The problem is when you get drunk after work, try cook. I think I might be sick. My own voice is hurting my head. Plus, I need coffee. Fuck this. Make a man like to cook without tap on. Today, after last night's fiasco, we are going to try again. Welcome to Original Flava with Ira. What is this show? This is me learning how to cook Caribbean food with you, the audience at home. Last time we did this, I tried to make Jamaican jerk chicken. And what happened? I then marinated, I went to work, I got drunk after work, I came home, I cooked it, and I ate it all. So another thing I did when I was drunk is I filmed part of this where I tried to make Jamaican beef stout stew, and I was real drunk when I did it. So we're gonna have to cut between this and that.
Now I know where your cookbook is, but it's about right. I found the cookbook. So what do you do? You get real drunk. And we make stout stew beef. You need to go to work because you need to make sure you make that money. And then next thing you need to do is get drunk as fuck. Not because you need it to make Jamaican cooking, just because if you're not living life that's not full, then why the fuck are you living? Fuck that.
Stout stew. If you want to make stout stew, the problem with Jamaican cooking is that it just takes so fucking long. So, if you want to cook stout stew beef, which we're about to prepare, 1.35 kilograms of stewing beef, salt, black pepper, ground pepper into allspice, put me in half that, go fuck yourself, 1 plain flour, 1 tablespoon olive oil, plus a little bit extra. Who fucking knows what that means? 1 medium onion diced, 4 garlic clove finely chopped, 184 milliliter butter dragon stout, Guinness. I got this Guinness because we can't find actual Guinness, but it's stout. It must be the same. You don't know. 1 scotch bonnet pepper, large handful of fresh thyme spice. Man, me have large hands. Every handful I do is large. It's fucking ready. 150 gram baby potatoes, 4 large carrot. Carrot is in Danish. It's good called. You know what that sounds like? Fucking bullshit. It's fucking Danish, that dumbass language. So we find, first of all, another bowl. Where you find the other bowl?
Me don't care. Me don't give a fucking shit, bro.
Find the bowl. Find a fucking bowl. We found this bowl. Fuck. Next, once you find the bowl, find chopping board. Then you find big ass fucking knife. Buy a big knife. If you don't have a big knife, then go buy a fucking big knife. Because you never know who'd try fuck with ya. You never know who'd try fuck with ya. You see this meat? Look like my own. Slap that on the board. Got it in half. Now cook your mother. Now cook your sister. Try boiling. Boom, in the bowl. No worry. Eat the bowl. You don't need direction to go fuck yourself. Place the beef in the bowl, add salt and pepper. Your voice down. The reason why you keep your voice down is because your girlfriend's asleep. Lemon toast, soy sauce, flour, and mix together. My girl, first date, she said, let's go for dinner. And then I'm like, where you wanna go? She goes, we can go anywhere except for the fact I am gluten intolerant, lactose intolerant, and vegan. Go fuck yourself. I actually got some big ass titty. I'm like, fuck it, man. What is this? You don't know, but I think it's flour. Steps in something when it's cold and wet. If you want to make it, mix up 1 tablespoon of brown sauce. You do this, you take the batter and you go boom. See that? That's 1 fucking tablespoon. Is that correct? Who gives a fuck? If I fuck about rules. Out of my fucking cook. Mix together, cover and marinate for 8 hours. You know what me I'm gonna do? So we have the stout. Also, this is chicken stuff. You take a handful of that. You just mix it in. You mix it in because fuck yourself, that's why I'm mix it in. And we're gonna marinate it in that because it makes the flour less flour-y. But me, I could turn this into bread. Because fuck yourself, that's why me, I turn it into bread. You've turned the beef stew into whatever. The rest of this shit, we have to do tomorrow. You know what I have to do tomorrow? Can you fucking joke? So and if it goes well, it goes well. And if it doesn't, probably die.
What you do after you marinated the beef and you put it in the fridge and then you go to bed, you wake up, you throw up, you have a coffee and you feel a little bit better. You gotta understand that my kitchen is so small that there aren't really very many good camera angles. It's not great for a Jamaican cooking show. You marinate your beef, right? Like shit right now because that's the... Now, you couldn't find Guinness, but we found Imperial Stout, Carlsberg Stout. Don't know if that will work, but we'll give it a try. Look at my little belly. Oh yeah. You get a pot. Take a sip of your coffee. You don't want a dirty pot on your thing. You don't use dirty shit. You make sure you wash everything properly. What you need for this pot? Chopping board. You get chopping knife. You need to have your olive oil. You need to have your marinated beef. You need to have some stout. 1 medium onion. You need some garlic. Just measure the garlic with your heart. See that right at the end there? This bit? Chop that off. Put cider knife on there. Now chop up lightly. If you are cooking and you have a small kitchen, if you don't clean up as you go, you make a huge fucking mess. Do you know how to clean it up? Either you or your partner. Now, if you just clean up as you go along, it means that once you're finished cooking, you can just enjoy your food. And who wants to eat food with the pressure of like, oh, but now I gotta do work? Next, we have to cut up the onion. Many people think that the reason why you cry is because there are fumes that are coming from the onion that go into your eyes and make you cry. You cry because you have to live with the guilt of what you're doing to this pure, beautiful young onion. If you don't want to cry, you just have to show your thanks. Thank you, onion, for giving up your life. You are part of nature and you can't think. You cannot speak. But your life still has value. You need to show respect to the onion. Onion, may I respect you. If you do it like tap, 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 everything wrong. Everything different sizes, everything cooked differently. You don't want it cooked differently. You want to dice. So what you know, we're gonna chop, chop. The reason why we tie up our hair is so we don't get hair in the food. Olive oil into the pot. You know why? I almost died straight away because the pot is so goddamn hot. Now we turn on the extractor fan. It was a little bit too hot. That's just oil. Open up a window. Then you have to evacuate for a bit. Alright, it's taking me out. When you do this, don't make the same mistake that I did. Fuck. After you have scotched the ever-loving shit out of the beef, I take it out of the pot. That was after 2 seconds. When it's supposed to brown, but scotch it alright because all types of brown are good. Black, light brown, all that. We're not racist in here. Take the onions and the garlic, and then you put this into the pot. And you want to then put this into the pot for like 5 minutes, right? This is what you need to look like. You're not crying because of the onions. You're crying because this room is so fucking smoky. And I fucked up. Now it said do this for 5 to 7 minutes, but honestly, I don't really believe in time as a concept. When everything starts turning golden brown and like it gets soft, then you know you need to move on to the next stage. The reason why I'm crying, I forgot to show thanks towards the smoke and towards the pot. That's why it's making me cry. I'm sorry, pot. You know, some people say that my accent isn't so much Jamaican, that it's more Bayesian. I have a Bayesian accent is because I'm beige. This is where the browning onions and all that go. And this is the burn mark I just made in the pot because, yeah, I heated up too much and then it went nuts. If you know what's gonna die, it is what it is. You're gonna add half this thing. I actually bought 2 of these yesterday. Drank 1 of them. And honestly, it's gross. I don't like it. You're gonna add about half this in here. Stir. Dash the beef back into your pot and mix. You need to add the beef stock. I start beef every day. To get beef stock is you wanna get some beef. You can start it with anybody. The postman, your neighbor, your daughter, anybody. Random woman you see walking down the street, Preferably not a big dude, because you know you start beef with a big dude, what happens? You get your head clapped in. That's just fucking stupid. Such a stupid joke. So if you want to get quality beef stock, what you should do is you should kill a cow yourself and you should then stock it. But what I do, buy these beef stock cubes. See that? How small this space is that with. See? If I leave mess on this counter, do you know where I can cook? Nowhere. I take this, you stir it around a little bit. Why are there so many wasps? Blood clot wasps to them. Thing, blood clot can't get out. Look how open this window is, but it just flies up in the same spot like a dickhead. You add Scotch bonnet and thyme and cook until the beef is tender, about 1.5 hours. So this is a Scotch bonnet pepper. Place it in the top. Don't want to be too rough with it. Shit will burst, and if it bursts, it will fuck up your whole meal. So what you do, you get some thyme. This is technique that I learned from being half white, which is basically you take all the good bits for yourself, and anything that is less than adequate, you throw away. Anything that looks different to what you are used to, you get rid of. It's how you keep safe, it's how you keep healthy, it's how you gentrify a neighborhood. Take some of this, stems and all, and just pop. If you don't ever know a measurement for something, it don't matter. What you do, you just reach into your sword and you think to yourself, how much do I feel like putting in? And then you put in that much. And if it goes wrong, who fucking cares? How beautiful that looks. You'll use this to dress. Definitely going in my pot. Why? Because my heart. My grandpa might have been right. My Jamaican accent is not good. But this is not about having a good Jamaican accent. This is about having good Jamaican food. And that is what this show is all about. You gotta take a look at these. And it's probably not good yet, because this is basically just hot stout. Surprising enough, that's actually already nice. This is what it looks like so far. We have set a timer for 1 hour. And after that hour, I'm just gonna turn it off. Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to turn it back on for 15 minutes, stew it, add the potatoes, add the carrots and all that. I'm not eating this later. We are gonna eat later. We just prefer it later. That's the best thing about cooking. Or Jamaican cooking. Or just being Jamaican just in general. Do things when you feel like it, you know? It's like, don't get hammered down by the labels of the white man being like, oh, you must eat at this time. You must go here then. You must turn up to work early. Fuck all that. I work by island time. Is that racist? I don't know. Because I know definitely there are a lot of Jamaicans that are very, very hard on time. But I'm going to use that as an excuse. And if you want to do something about it, come, I tell you, you like beef. And get turned into beef stock. Me I turn you into beef stock. Then bring the war, blood. Bring the war. Try fuck with me. Fuck with big dick man. Now we wait for 1 hour.